Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. We're grateful that you guys are here, and unfortunately this is not going to be what we had promised last time. We have a lot to talk about, and a lot of it is not very good news. We're basically just going to fill you guys in on a bunch of stuff, and
go from there.
where should we start? As you guys saw in our last video, things are going really well for us, and things have been great. Things are still pretty great.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's really been terrible, but it was a lot of disappointing news right after we got a lot of great news.
Mm-hmm.
And things just kind of started. It's like, you know, the balance of life. You know, you go
Roller coaster ride,
up,
right?
and then you gotta hit a peak, and then it goes down. Noemi had taken her car in to get her bumper fixed, and the insurance said it was going to cover it. They ended up charging us $300, so that was money that we had to pay. That was an unexpected expense because they told us that we weren't going to have to do such a thing. Here comes Nathan.
He was watching cartoons.
Not long after that, my car broke down, so I had to pay for that to get fixed. And almost immediately after I got my car back from the shop, Noemi's car broke down.
And it's currently there.
The infection, COVID-19 has, it's been progressively getting worse and more serious. As most of you know, the president's issued state of emergency. A lot of businesses have been shut down. Thankfully, we're not completely out of work yet, but it's still kind of a risky situation because we're
putting our families at risk.
Yeah, we're definitely the most exposed. If you've been affected and lost your job or anything like that, I hope things work out and everything for you. I'm sorry that happened. This is all a really shitty situation. If we didn't work in a hospital, I'd be working at Panda Express or something right now, and I'd probably be out of a job. Things were hectic in all the stores. People rushing. Everybody's scared, which is the worst thing that could possibly happen because the virus is a virus. Those who get infected are going to be infected, but once people start acting stupid and getting scared, that's when everything goes to chaos. Because then everybody starts turning on each other, and it's just ridiculous.
It's just sad that we don't have a yard. So.
Yeah, it's been kind of depressing not being able to take the kids out to the park or nothing, and it probably wouldn't be like too awful if we did, but we just don't want to take any risks. So some people would probably think, you take your kid to the park, you're not going to get sick.
But
you know, you never know if
the toys,
kids are touching everything, and
we're not getting to see our families as much as we would like to.
I recently got a couple texts from my sister saying that she wishes that we tried harder to see them more. I want to address this to my family specifically. I'm sorry that maybe I haven't tried talking much or, going out of my way to visit. Admittingly, I can try harder with the, talking on the phone or whatever. But I feel like those of you who expect me to go out of my way to go and visit you, I feel like you should try putting yourself in our shoes in the current situation that we're in. There's a quarantine, there's a really bad sickness going around. Niall's only 2 months old, and car rides are not the best. The closest relative that I have is literally like an hour away, and that's just the to drive, not even the from. So, I hope you guys understand, but as I've mentioned before, we're dropping these videos so that people can keep in contact. So it's not just like we're trying to get views out of you guys, it's just, maybe I don't have the energy to talk on the phone with each family member for 2 hours. Maybe I just want to drop a video explaining how we're doing right now, and you guys can take 15 minutes out of your day to watch it. I feel like I'm not asking for a lot. That's me explaining myself. So in our last video, we were very excited to be getting a puppy. We were working everything out. We took all the right steps. This is going to be a service animal.
Like Jose said, we took all the right measures. We already had her approved, and so the doctor, obviously right now, they're just making phone call visits unless it's an emergency. Then they will see you in person, but the doctors and nurses, everything, it's all through phone right now. But everything was approved. It's just I didn't have the paperwork to get yet. I just went out of my way the day that we were gonna go pick up Joy. I went and I told my landlord in person because I thought, you know, I should let her know at least. We're good tenants, no lies, you guys. If we showed you how our apartment looks,
we always pay our rent in advance.
oh yeah, like a week or two in advance.
Yeah, we're always
honestly.
on our shit. There's no doubt about that. We're good tenants.
Even if we have 2 kids, this place is in good condition, like great condition. Everything's clean. The whole apartment is carpet. We were on top of it all. So I went, I told her, and before I even finished telling her, like, oh, look, we're gonna get an emotional support animal, service animal, blah, 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 she was already doing this. And I was just like, okay, well, let me at least tell her everything before she already gives me the answer, right? Like, why is she shaking her head? There's a boxer right behind you. Like, a big-ass boxer. Like, can I explain myself, please?
Right.
Anyway, she said no, that those weren't allowed. And
She said no pets are allowed at all.
yeah, no pets were allowed except, you know, her dog. I'm like, okay.
We tried explaining that this was not a pet. This was a service animal, a working dog.
And she said if it was up to her, she would allow it. But it's not up to her. Anyways, I didn't want to continue talking to her. I was just like, okay. And I even offered her to come and look at our house if she was concerned about, you know, if it was going to destroy anything. I wanted to show her everything we had.
Yeah.
But she was just like, no, I believe you, that's it.
So
Okay.
she had said if it were up to her, she would allow pets or whatever. But the thing is, in every way, it is basically up to her because we tried asking her. She said you need permission from the owner, which is her sister, I guess. And
I'll show you
we
guys
tried-
text messages as
yes,
well.
all this is
as
going to
we're
be proven with
explaining.
text messages and all that stuff. We tried asking her for her sister's phone number so that we can ask her, and she would speak for her sister, which was very, very frustrating for us because she was acting like she has no say in everything, but yet she has the entire say because she's not allowing us to take the steps that we need, that she's telling us to take. So she says, no, you need permission from my sister. Okay, can we have your sister's phone number? No.
Yeah.
She doesn't let people talk to her.
So it's like,
So why is it in our contract that we need express written permission from the owner? And
it doesn't allow us to speak to the owner.
yeah, so no pets are allowed. Yet she has a boxer. She knows damn well that there's a tenant here that feeds stray cats, and that's becoming a problem.
It's attracting big ass raccoons.
Yes, and it's attracting just more stray cats, and you know, they'll be breeding in the bushes and whatnot. So there's going to be a bunch of homeless cats and kittens and just running around.
Because there's multiple homes for the cats.
They've built little homes in the bushes, which is, I'm pretty sure, illegal for the city.
It's a drainage though, isn't it?
Yeah,
So it's
they
right
straight
there.
built something out of trash down there for the cats.
Like 2 or 3 of them.
Our neighbors have 2 dogs, and our landlord is very
Aware of it.
aware of it.
When I got back from talking to her, I came here. I was trying to get good news for Jose and just us in general because I was like, this is really frustrating. Like, this isn't fair at all. Like, why? Why is this? Why do they have 2 dogs? They're not service animals, guys.
Service animals aren't supposed to be violent.
Jose has proof of that. Here's a video showing that, actually. One of their dogs.
Hi, you enjoying the outside?
Yeah.
Some fresh air and some sunlight? Enjoy it while it's warm.
So as you can see, you saw that the dog lunged at me, barked at me. The kid had a muzzle in. Otherwise he would have kept barking and probably would have growled, tried to bite me. I'm gonna ask them when their parents come home so that we can have just a talk with them. And I don't know if that's even like a good idea anymore. Because now that I'm seeing that their dog isn't like a service animal, I'm wondering if we're gonna be putting them in a position where they're gonna lose their pet. That's gonna cause some friction, but I mean, it's not right.
Hey little dude, what's your name? Huh? Hi. What's his name?
Bingo.
Bingo? He looks like a bingo.
He's really nice.
I'm sure he is. Working dogs are supposed to be able to, you know, for whatever reason, if it's a seeing eye dog, if it's, you know, an emotional support dog like one we're supposed to be getting,
They're not supposed to be aggressive like that.
well, yeah, obviously, you know, because they're supposed to be comforting people, not attacking people when you go out in public.
Yeah, the
To
kids
be 100% honest, I
have
was
no
just trying to catch on video that they did have pets and whatnot for further proof, because I wanted to mention that this isn't over. A
we want to
landlord
get
can-
more informed because we really feel like this isn't fair. at
Well,
all.
these are the problems that we're having. Is that we don't want to jump to conclusions, but we're under the assumption that it's a racial issue because everybody else who has pets in this apartment are Caucasian. We don't want to play a race card. We're sure it's not that at all, but I mean, it is kind of a big coincidence that everybody else who's white is like totally cool, and like landlord sees it, not my business. We're over here saying we need a service animal, not a pet. And she says, no, if you guys don't like it, you guys can leave.
Yeah, you guys can leave.
So,
And I'm like, are you serious in a time like this? You know?
yeah, it's something that's required by the law. And it'd be the same thing as denying somebody service animal at a restaurant or something like that.
So getting back to Joy, I guess want to say the most attached, I feel, because I was the one that found her and was in contact with the owner and everything. Thank you to her. She was very understanding of our situation. I went ahead and told her everything, and like it's been a few days or else I'd probably be in like teary eyes right now, but it was really heartbreaking because I see a pet not just like a pet, but like as a family member, and so I was so excited to get this new family member for us, and it's like they ripped her out of our arms because of some really stupid rules that I mean they're not even rules because they're not even in the contract.
Yeah.
We
So
saw
we
the
reviewed
contract.
our contract, and there specifically the pet section says no pets are allowed without the express written consent of the owner, which our landlord would not provide. So there was a conflict there, but also it doesn't say anything about service animals.
It doesn't say that denial of service animals or anything like that.
Mhm.
So when we were planning to get Joy and everything, seeing her having a service animal, seeing our neighbors having like 2 dogs, you know, seeing all these animals everywhere, I was like, I don't think it'll be an issue. Plus, we're taking the right steps, and it's not a pet. Again, it's not a pet. But just like that, she was like, you either like this or, you know, you can find somewhere else. And I'm just like, wow, okay.
It's totally unfair, totally disrespectful, and I'm sure to a certain point it's probably illegal.
We ended up returning most of the big items back before the stores closed. That obviously, you know, put a little bit extra money back into our pockets, and we just got more unperishable foods for this time of, you know, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to show you guys Joy. This is the video, this footage right here that you're about to see is Joy and her parents, and this is when we went to go meet her for the first time in person and the parents. So I'd like to still share that with you guys because she's such a beautiful puppy, and we really wanted her and expected her to be part of our family.
He's smiling. Our baby boy is 2 months old today. He's having pretty full dreams because he was smiling. Hi, baby. Are you fake sleeping? Hi, Nathan.
Keep jiggling his cheeks like that.
How are we going to? We're gonna go to a special place today.
We today?
Yeah.
Hey, me, Grandma?
No,
No,
we're
not with Grandma, but we're gonna go visit someone special.
No, but so.
Yeah.
No!
I promise you're gonna like it.
I already thought of a name for her.
Oh, really? What?
Joy.
Joy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's really joyful.
Nice.
Here. So,
Oh, great, hablan español.
Yeah. Ahorita viene, it's okay.
Why? What's up?
Wait, baby.
working dogs as well, but if
Right, of course.
they're able to, you know, like,
Ow, my hand.
it
Ow,
depends on
my
how you
hand.
treat them, you know? If
Ow,
you
my
have them
hand.
as a herd dog, they'll be
Ow,
a herd
my
dog.
hand.
But if not, they'll be just at
Ow,
home. So
my
it
hand.
His
depends.
sister
Ow,
has
my hand.
what is it, a border collie?
A border collie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, very, very
much
close.
energy. I
Yeah.
have 3 border collies.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but
Ow,
those are
my
just for, I have
toes.
horses. So
Yeah.
those are for the horses and to be around over there.
You have a ranch nearby then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness, you're adorable. Yes, you are. You have no idea all the stuff we got for you already. You have like a little kennel
And
for
she
her
actually
and
did
everything.
really well. It was her first bath. So,
Yeah.
I mean, she got.
I want to see him. I want to see him do that. He says, "No, you can't run that way."
Come on, Cora.
This is Mama and baby.
Oh, Mama really wants to run around.
And there's Dad. Uh oh.
Come on. Come on.
Nathan comes to. There we go.
Well, we didn't have an intro. We're not giving a shout out or anything in this video because it's a serious video. It's not.
Yeah, we don't want to
Yeah.
ask you guys to like this video or nothing like that. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, that'd be really cool if you did. Because not all of our videos are depressing.
No.
But sometimes life has its ups and downs, and this is one of the downs. And we keep you guys updated on everything. You know, if we have bad times, we'll tell you about them. If we have good times, we'll bring you guys along with it. But we're gonna try to sort this out, and hopefully in the future, you guys will get to meet a newest member of the family, which is a fur baby.
Yeah, we definitely want fur babies. And Nathan was very excited to have Joy with him as well. He kept asking for the puppy. He's like pointing at the kennel, and he's like, you know, like, where is she? And oh my God, that really was frustrating because
Yeah.
it's heartbreaking. Everybody stay safe, stay clean, help each other out. If you have a neighbor, just check on them from a distance, of course, but you know, like if you can get groceries for them, if it's an elderly person or maybe a single mom, that's the best we can do during a time like this.
Yeah.
And like Jose said, not all our videos are like this, but this is a video that we can look back on and be like, you know what, we got through that.
This is gonna be one of the best videos to look back on because these are all issues that are gonna be resolved by us putting up a fight, and that's gonna be a great accomplishment. We rose to the challenge and said we're not gonna be stepped on again.
Yeah, we're
It's
tired of
happened way too
multiple
many times.
times. We're so tired of stuff like that, of us just living in different places, doing our best to be the best of that we can be as tenants and stuff, and it's just always frustrating. Like, that's why we want to get our home. We're very close to achieving that. Just sometimes it's not up to us though because of how the situation is right now. And we'll see how this turns out, guys, but let's stay strong through this
Yeah.
thing.
We wish you guys the best of luck, and that's it for this video. So until next time, guys,
Bye,
we'll be back
guys.
with better news.
Yeah.
Peace out.